Hello everyone, Steve here from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7, and this is part 3 for the Mountain Rider, I guess build series, and how to paint the hard body shells. And what I'm up to now, obviously I've laid down the base coat, sort of top coat or whatever you want to call it, mica red. It looks stunning, very pretty colour. Now I'm up to all the finer detail parts like painting the tail lights and the blinkers and whatnot. And obviously for that you need a particular style of paint. Tamiya recommends this one here for the blinkers. So that's a clear orange, X26. And for the brake lights, it's clear red, X27. So depending how steady your hands are, you can try this. I'm not too bad at it, I'm no expert by any means, but hey, let's see how we turn out. So as you can see, I'm painting the lower brake part of the light assembly here. And this, you have to just be careful with this and take your time. These clear paints, it's not the easiest thing to do, but once it dries, it turns out it looks much better. So painting's not my forte, but it's one of those things that once you master it, you get to like it. But yeah, no way near an expert like some of the other guys on YouTube, like Hemi Storm and that. He's probably one of my favourite. He's the best, in my opinion. You guys should go check him out. But I'll see how I go with this, and I'll show you the end result. Now, what I've noticed when painting this is just to kind of do it in like stages. Put a bit on, let it sit for a minute or two, and then go at it again and put a nice, not too thick amount on there, but kind of put it on and let it kind of sit into all the cracks. So it'll kind of pull up and kind of go into the center and fill in all the areas that you need it to go. But yeah, just be careful. Stay within the lines. I can't go in here because it's going to be reverse lights, and up here is the actual indicators or blinkers. So looking good so far. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Looks good. Finer areas around the whole edge here, around the whole light assembly, needs to be painted in black. So I guess I'll do all the colours and then I'll work up the courage to give that a go. Alrighty guys, here we go. So I've painted the brake lights and the turn signals or blinkers, and I've well, it says here to put the black around the edges to make it a bit more realistic, and I think it turned out quite well, as you can see. There's also a few more detailing you have to put around the windows, like this back one here, on the side here as well, but I'll do that off camera. It's a bit finicky to do it on camera, but pretty happy with how these turned out. They look pretty cool. If it'll focus, see if I can. Not too shabby. Obviously you can do better, but I'm pretty happy with that. They're pretty hard to paint, but hey, they look pretty good to me. Let me know what you guys think. So they go on the back of the truck. Obviously, let me just move this camera up a little bit so you guys can see. So they would go. There's a light bucket that goes in there as well, but like that, I presume. And yeah, looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. So yeah, moving on to the next step. Many more small little painting job like that to do, but hey, I'm not in a rush, so get there one step at a time, guys. So hope you guys like it. Alrighty, so this is where I'm up to so far. Done a few of the detail work, like the lights I shown before. Look good, quite happy with that. Put that back there. So painted the grille there, left a bit of red at the bottom like it says in the actual manual. Trim around the actual rear light, and this is probably what's taken the most time, doing the actual trimming these by hand and making them all look quite nice. So you've got your silver trim here, the black for the front as well, a little bit here, the door handle, this little badge here where the actual sticker goes on top of that, so ends up looking quite nice. So you can quickly see the beast come together. That on there looks quite cool, very nice. Like I said, I'm going to be painting it up to the actual box art, so kind of looks like a classic build, and yeah, pretty happy so far. So this is it for this particular build video painting series. Next step, I'll construct some of the parts, the light buckets and all that kind of thing, put the windows in, and then I'll show that in another video. So hope you guys like it. I'm happy with it so far. Yeah, I've got to do the interior as well, so that's fun. I actually painted the floor there, because once I use one colour, I just want to start painting everything I need. But there we go. Thanks a lot, guys. Catch you in the next video. Cheers.